Trying to find that pole can be a challenge.
Yes.
And using
We know.
Technology in general can be very confusing and intimidating.
But guess what? There is help available for those looking to learn. And here to tell us more about some upcoming classes that you can take are Brooke Thomas and Joe Dietz from the Central Kentucky Computer Society. Welcome. So good to see you all.
Great to be here.
All right, so I know a lot of people probably really need your help, and you say you kind of cater to a lot of retired folks, but I'm sure people of all ages truly need help, right?
Yes, yeah, we have all ages for sure. We have people that are still working actually, and they just take off to come to our classes, and then we have retired folks.
So what are some of the things you're teaching? I mean, and it's clearly not just computers. You have phone classes too.
Right. We've been around 35 years, and we started with just computers, you know, back then, but technology. And so our mission is to demystify technology. So that includes our iPads and our iPhones, cameras, yeah. So
So you have to yourselves, you have to keep up with the way technology changes too, don't you?
And every year they put a new iOS operating system on the iPhone, which changes everything. And we're trying to teach people that have different phones, from a 6 to a 12 to a 13. And on the 13, the button's up here, and on the 12, it's down here.
Right.
And, except on Wednesdays.
Exactly. That seems about right.
So there's a challenge to keep up with it, but we do. And we present it to all levels of people, some that have no experience, and some that are pretty experienced, but they need a little tweaking.
And you said a lot of folks, you know, they'll often ask their kids for help. The kids get a little tired of helping, you know, but you all have the patience.
Yes.
And that's what's truly key. So I know people really appreciate that. So let's talk about these classes. Once a week, how do they work?
Well, we have a resource center and a classroom, and they're seeing pictures right now. That's our resource center, and there I'm teaching the iPad class. The classes usually are 6 weeks, 2 hours a day, once a week for the 6 weeks. And so those are the mainly classes. And then we have workshops that happen in one day. So they're 2 hours or 3 hour workshop on just one day.
Do you get a good turnout? I mean, do you have a lot of folks that come to the classes?
We do, we do. Yeah, we have 8 people that can fit into our classrooms, and then in our SIG room we have about 15 slots. So they're not big classes, but they're good size.
Yeah, we try to keep them small. We usually have an assistant instructor also to help out. And if there's questions, we take care of them. All different levels of people asking questions.
What are some of those common questions?
Yeah.
How do I turn it on?
Yeah.
I knew there was one.
The biggest one is, what's my password?
Oh, yeah, that's hard to help with.
That is really hard. But we've kind of figured out how to get through it and get them a new password, and that helps a lot.
Right. And so the thing that Joe always says in his class, he says, I love it when people in our class, our students say, oh, I didn't know that.
Aww.
Oh, that's great. That's really good. So we show them lots of tricks, you know, how to get the flashlight.
The control panel.
The control panel, all the things you can do with the control panel. So
using your calculator.
And even if you don't need this class, I guarantee everybody watching right now knows someone who does.
Yes.
So we were talking about this would be a great Christmas gift.
Right.
Oh,
yes.
yes.
These classes. So if people do want to sign themselves up or someone else, how do they go about doing that?
Right. Well, they can go online after January 3rd to sign up, but they could just go ahead and give them a gift certificate for it. But you can do it online, or you can come to our offices at 160 Moore Drive and, you know, sign up for the class.
I'll never forget my dad. He got his first iPhone, and he said, he's just texting me. He figured that out, no problem, okay?
Yeah, right.
But then he said, how do I call you? He said, I keep putting your number in and it doesn't go anywhere. He forgot to push call, you know?
Yeah,
so that's
it.
a problem,
Oh,
you know?
yeah. And so some people know how to call, they know how to text, but they don't know all the other things, you know. The magnifying glass, there's magnifying glass. So if you're in a restaurant and you can't see the menu, or you have a pill bottle that you want to see, it's just simple. You just tap something and there's the magnifying glass.
There's a magnifying glass on these phones?
I
didn't know that.
Okay,
Of course
we'll show you afterwards.
Okay,
We'll show you afterwards,
yes, you will.
I am so glad to know that you all are here. I really and truly am, and thank you for doing this.
Well, thank you all for sharing the time so that we can tell people about it.
I love it. I love it. Well, we appreciate you and happy holidays.
All right, happy holidays.
Same to you all.